all in all, the MLB trade deadline was just fairly mundane. I mean, I'm sorry, like the Yankees didn't make the big move. Everyone was kind of waiting. We wanted to see the Yankees make a big move. They didn't make any big moves. LA Dodgers didn't make a big move. However, one team, if you ask me, one team dominated, made a huge, overwhelming move at the trade deadline. One team won the MLB trade deadline. And I think kind of saved, the rumor is like, is this the worst MLB trade deadline we've ever seen? And I think really like this trade kept it from being that. So the Houston Astros traded for former Cy Young winner Zach Greinke. Now the Astros gave up 3 of their top 5 prospects in the trade. They gave up Seth Beer, an outfielder, and 2 pitchers, Corbin Martin and J.B. Bukauskas. J.B. Bukauskas. That's the name. That's like, it's hard to pronounce his names. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, in fact, in spite of the fact that I've never seen J.B., I cannot pronounce J.B. Bukauskas' name. I have actually seen the guy pitch before. I watched him pitch in spring training because I'm a nerd. I watch a lot of sports. And he's a good pitcher. His mechanics do concern me a little bit. I don't know how, if I'm the Arizona Diamondbacks, I'm not like, oh, this is great. Like he's pitched well in spring training. He pitched well against guys like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., against Biggio with the Toronto Blue Jays. But I'm kind of lukewarm on the prospects. And I think, I think the reason why the Arizona Diamondbacks did this, they wanted to dump salary cap. They got some prospects that are younger, they're cheaper, maybe they can build for the future, but they really wanted to get rid of that expensive contract that Zach Greinke had. And that's why it's such a great trade for the Houston Astros. Like, the Diamondbacks got 3 prospects, good for them, but the return that the Astros got for giving up those 3 prospects is unbelievable. And I think that the Astros are going for a championship, and they should be the favorite. Right now, the Houston Astros starting rotation is Justin Verlander, an all-star, legendary, big-time pitcher. Garrett Cole, who this year was an all-star. And now they added Zach Greinke, a 6-time all-star, the 2009 Cy Young winner in the AL. In 2015, he was the second place. He was a runner-up for the NL Cy Young. And he's another incredible pitcher, not to mention that the 4th guy in the rotation, Wade Miley, is pitching outstanding. He has a 3.05 ERA. So now across the board, the Astros have 4 pitchers who all are in the top 15 earned run average in all of baseball. Zach Greinke is the worst of them, actually, 14th in all of baseball. That's unheard of and unbelievable. The Astros starting pitching is dominant, and they're going to annihilate people. Wow. I can't believe it. Oh, man, I really think, the Astros are already the favorites kind of in the discussion right now. The Astros are, 74-40. They're 9 games ahead of the Oakland Athletics for the AL East. The Astros are the favorites right now to win the World Series. But then this Greinke trade pushed them all the way to the top by themselves. Before we were talking about maybe the Yankees, maybe the Dodgers. Now the Astros are clearly the favorites. And so I'm looking so much forward to the Major League Baseball playoffs. I love playoff baseball. It's tense. It's fun. Pitching matters. I can't wait to watch the Astros go up against the Yankees lineup. That's what I want. In the ALCS, I want to watch the Yankees and the Astros. And I really hope eventually we get Dodgers, Astros in the World Series. That'd be really fun to watch. But man, the Astros are dominant. Their pitching is so scary. Now, it's also really expensive. You got to look at the Astros books. Zach Greinke makes $34 million a year. Now, the Diamondbacks also gave up in the trade. The Diamondbacks gave $24 million cash to the Astros. They were just trying to get rid of that Greinke contract because they're like, we don't want to afford this. We can't afford this. We're done. We're out of contention. We're not winning a lot. We're just going to give you the contract. Now, the Astros are going to pay him for the next 3 years through 2021, $34 million a year. Additionally to that, the Astros also have Justin Verlander on their books. They're going to pay Justin Verlander through 2021 $33 million a piece every year. And so the Astros rotation is really, really expensive, but also really, really good. And if they can win a championship, it is completely worth it. Giving up their prospects, 3 guys, I don't know. I think Zach Greinke's way more substance than that would have happened. And it's all worth it. If the Astros can indeed win another championship, that'd be unbelievable. I'd be really happy for them. And I think they should be the clear favorites to win the World Series. My name is Zach Schaumler. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports. It is my favorite thing in the entire world. And you may not know, my dream when I graduate college eventually is to do this show as my full-time job. Now, I also want to be very upfront and honest about my plan and what's going on. I recently monetized my YouTube channel. What that means is that some of my videos make money through ad revenue. Now, it's fewer than you think. A lot of my videos get claimed. But in the past, I've received donations through the form of PayPal and Patreon.com. PayPal.me/Zach Schaumler, Patreon.com/Zach Schaumler. So because I'm making ad revenue, it felt weird to just get donations. I wanted to give something back to the people who support me on Patreon. So now there's a reward. If you support me on Patreon, you can submit questions at the dollar level or above. You just need to give $1 a month. If you do that, you can submit questions to a pool of questions where I look at. I'll read all the questions on Patreon, and I pick the top couple every episode and read them and answer them on a segment called Ask Zach. Pick the top couple questions and answer them at the end of every single episode. Now, that's for people who want to support me with money. If you have no money to give, I totally understand. I've actually never supported anybody on Patreon. I feel kind of weird about that. I'm a broke college kid myself. I totally understand. But if you believe in me and if you believe in my dream and still want to help me, one thing you can do is help me grow by telling your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow by telling your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. Guys, thank you so much. I know that was a long spiel. I really appreciate it, and hope you have a great day.